Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Haley Rich. I am a real estate agent based here in Parker, Colorado. If this is your first time seeing my face, I welcome you. And if you've seen me before, I applaud you because you are my supporters and I love you so much. Today, I am going to be giving you some information on shopping for homes smart. So the reason I say that, and I use the word smart, is because you can shop for homes everywhere. There is so many resources for you to shop for your own homes. Obviously, as a real estate agent, I use the MLS, and there are some tools that I can utilize to sort of not necessarily streamline this process, but just give you more factors that help you negotiate this market. And I mean, these times are kind of unprecedented, but doesn't mean we can't make it work. Anyway, I'm not telling you to work with me necessarily, but I am giving you some things that you can use to decide who you should work with, because I'm going to be giving you some things that your realtor should know how to do. So one of the first things that I've found to be successful in this market is shopping for homes that are under your max budget. And when I say max budget, if you've watched my previous video about pre-qualification, I highly caution you about shopping at your max pre-qualified number, because that comes off of your gross income and it is above that 30% a month that you should be paying for living expenses. So watch that video if you want to get a little advice on that front. I really do think it's a good place to start. Shop for homes that are under your max budget, because most homes are going for over asking price. So one of the first things it's important to ask your real estate agent is to look in the areas that you're interested in buying in and to look at the list price versus the sale price. A lot of times right now you'll see that list price was maybe 10, 20, 30, up to 100 grand under what it ended up selling for. Now that could be for a number of reasons. It could be because they didn't price the property right, but most of the time it's because inventory's low and it's like blood in the water. There are schools of sharks coming to get every single house on the market. Now that's not to say you can't win. It's just to say that going for a house that is going to give you some wiggle room on that offer is going to be a lot less stress. Another thing to check out within that search in that area that you're interested in is taxes. A lot of areas vary in their tax rates, and if you are going in a very high tax area, your budget for the house that you're going to be looking at is going to be much lower. Whereas if you're in a lower tax area, you might be able to afford a little bit more. Sorry for the notifications, I forgot to turn them off. Anyway, God, I love being a real estate agent. It's so fun. But anyway, the other thing you want to look for is how people were buying these houses. So you can ask your real estate agent, hey, I'd like to know what percentage of these homes in this area in the last 30 days were bought with cash, conventional, or FHA or VA. They should be able to pull that up for you. It just gives you an idea of like what sort of buyer that area is attracting. If it's really high in cash buyers, it is going to be harder to get a conventional loan approved, or not approved, but accepted. That's not to say, again, that it can't be. It just gives you some figures to think about. When you've got these numbers and you've got a little better idea of what's actually happening in the area you want to live in, you've got the tools you need to actually come in with a game plan or come in with a more realistic ideal. Aside from those two things, so the list to sale price and the method of payment, and I guess three things, the taxes, it's important that you check out a lot of different areas. If you must live in a specific area, that is one thing. But because this market is so volatile, having other places that you can look at least keeps you moving forward in the process. And you never know, you could find the house of your dreams one county over from where you plan to be initially, and maybe even the taxes are lower. Who knows? I hope you found this helpful. I will be posting these as often as I can. If you did find it helpful and you want to support me, like this video. I would be forever grateful. And if you want to see more of this, you should just subscribe and you'll see all of it. Again, my name is Haley Rich. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.